What's up? It's been a little bit. We'll just say that life is in kind of chaos right now, but I think this has been a long time coming, and I didn't realize how much shit was going to be in here. Um, but I'm gonna go through the MCU stuff and rate it. I did my own little bits. So S tier is I love it. A is it's really good. B is it's good. C is it's okay. I might watch it again. D is watch it once, never again. F is trash, and then below F is don't want to see it. Looks trash. Um, so yeah. And I guess we just go in alphabetical order. So Ant Man and Wasp, watch once, never again. I'll throw that one in there too. I didn't like the Ant Man movies. I thought they were stupid. Um, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I thought they were dumb. Um, they didn't really hold any value. Didn't have anything to where I felt was something that was actually worth watching again. So I'm like, nah. Age of Ultron. I'm gonna say it's good. Um, I want to put it higher simply because this is the last time you see actual Hulk. Before you just see him be just completely bastardized and watered down and just obnoxiously useless. I think that says Infinity War. Infinity War was really good. Um, I really liked it. It's not often that you have like superhero movies or even some superhero content where they lose at the end. So to kind of have that cliffhanger of shit, what's going to happen next? I really enjoyed. Um, Captain Marvel is one of my favorites. I really enjoy the character in the comics. I feel like they've kind of done her wrong in recent years, and the movie was just okay. I watched it once. I really don't have any desire. Uh, I didn't really like it. Is this Winter Soldier? Yeah, Winter Soldier. Is S tier. I know it's kind of cliche esque because there's a lot of people that say that Winter Soldiers is one of the best. Um, but it's one of those ones that you can always watch it, and there's parts that just get your blood pumping, and there's times where you just go, "Fuck yeah, this is great! I love this." Um, so yeah, um, I know a lot of people put Cap roughly around here, the first Avenger. I still love this movie. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. It's one of the few that I'll go back and watch again and again. In fact, I think for the most part, actually, does the Cap Civil War? Yeah, for the most part, the Cap trilogy is what I watched the most. Was never a big Captain America fan. I was one of those skeptical ones in the beginning when it came to Chris Evans playing him. I was like, he was just Johnny Storm. What the hell do you mean you're gonna make him Cap? What? But no, spot on. Liked it. Um, which one is this? Is this the multiverse? Is this just the regular one? I think it's just a regular one. It's good. I have watched it a couple times. Um, it is one that I will go back to from time to time, but still nowhere near as often as the Cap trilogy. I stick by my guns on that one. I liked all of those. I was also a hater of Civil War for a while, simply because I'm going, that's not how this happened. That's not how this happened. That's not how this happened. How are you going to have Civil War without putting Spider-Man in there, who was a key component to the whole damn thing? Um, so yeah, I Doctor Strange was good. I have watched that one a couple times. Endgame, come on now. Um, I still get teary eyed every single time she goes, "You can rest now." I'm like, bruh, that just breaks me up. First Guardians of the Galaxy, it's really good. Um, yeah, I like the first one. Second one is I gotta throw it down here. I just felt the second one was too much of Star Lord and Rocket going back and forth with one another and just trying to see, who throws their dick on the table the farthest or whatever. And I got tired of it. I What the hell is this one? Is that that's the Mysterio one, right? Um yeah, I got to put that one up here. I enjoyed how they kind of brought Mysterio in. Um yeah, I like that one. I don't have any other specifics to really kind of punch that home, but I like that one. I think this is the Edward Norton Hulk. Um, I've watched it a couple times. I'll put it up here because I like this one more than I like this one. First Iron Man, all the way up top. Again, same thing with Cap. Not a character I really liked to begin with, but definitely one that grew on me and was one that I enjoyed as time went on. Oh wait, no, that's Iron Man 2. That one's just good. That's Iron Man 1. And then Iron Man 3, I have watched a couple times. I think that's fair to put those in the same bracket for me. Just like, meh. Well, let's see. Black Panther, it's good. I think putting it on that same level is fair for me. What the hell one is this one? Is that Homecoming? Homecoming. I've watched multiple times too. Thor. I gotta throw it here. Trash. Don't want to see it. Looks trash. Oh no, that I did see that one. Ragnarok. God, that movie sucked. The Thor trilogy, in my opinion, is the worst trilogy. Probably second only to Ant-Man. No. First Avengers. Come on now. I still don't like the "I'm always angry" line, but what followed after that was freaking brilliant. WandaVision. I gotta put it here. I watched it once. Whenever I was working with a bunch of people and we were all watching it. Everyone was just talking about the episode. I go, this shit sucks. I watched the first episode. I was like, this is dumb. I watched the second one. Go, this is dumb. Until it got to the very end and it peeled out from the TV, and I'm like, oh, okay. Now I'm intrigued. And you had this moment. You had this prime moment to take this from here to here, and you balked on it. You could have sat there and really started to push home the Scarlet Witch for real. And you just kind of teased at it. Like, well, she's trying to do no, throw her out there, man. Let her, because here's the thing. You had the perfect opportunity to sit there and have a female led villain that could then turn and be an actual villain, but then have a redemption arc, and it would have been amazing. And y'all balked on it. Falcon Winter Soldier, I gotta put in that same thing. It was okay, but it seemed a little too forced fed. I really think Sebastian Stan tried to help kind of push everything, but they were really trying to go real militant on Lady Jesus and Falcon, and I just felt I gotta admit, Loki goes here. It there was absolutely nothing about that show that interested me to try to go watch it. I just could not care less. I'm like, I don't care. Shang-Chi was trash. Sorry if you liked it, but that movie sucked. The entire time I kept thinking, what's he gonna do that Hulk can't? You think they're gonna call upon Shang-Chi instead of Hulk? Get the fuck out of here. That movie was trash. Um, it was utterly pointless. Um, I'll throw Black Widow at it's okay. I may watch it again. I watched it once. The Red Guardian and Florence Pugh were the best parts of that thing. Everything else was just mediocre at best. It was completely done at the wrong time. Had it come out 3, maybe 4 years earlier, it would have been better, but no. What if? Don't want to say it looks trash. I made the comment a few times. What if you made something that I actually seemed like I wanted to watch, and there wasn't a single one of them? I could not care less. I didn't watch a single one of them. Don't want to. None of it seems interesting. Hawkeye, I'm going to put in that same category of watch it once, never again. You call it Hawkeye like you're trying to have Clint pass the mantle to Kate, but you kept ham-fisting Kate instead of having it be sort of a Batman Robin kind of thing. It was more of a Teen Titans fuck Batman kind of thing, and I couldn't get behind it. Again, Florence Pugh is great. She's amazing. Yeah, Eternals is trash. I watched 15 minutes of it and turned it off. You couldn't pay me enough to give a shit to watch it. It was stupid. The entire damn thing was dumb. Well, what the hell is going on? There's usually a thing when it comes to pitching something, whether it's a movie, whether it's a book, whether it's music. You want to get to the meat of it first and then pull back for the rest of it. When I was still making music, we were trying to find recordings and places to go. The thing I heard a lot was, don't bore us, get to the chorus. Because you want that hook to be exactly that, to hook you in. You had 15 minutes and it was just a bunch of exposition that I could not care less about. I'm going, every single bit of this is absolute trash. I don't care. And I turned it off. There's not too many movies in this world that I've just started to watch with this fucking blows, and that's one of the ones I turned off. The third Spider-Man. I'm throwing it here. It's okay. I may watch it again. My feelings on this one are pretty fairly well known. You had this brilliant opportunity to not still sit there, do everything that every Spider-Man has done, and have that you have to experience loss and hear the with great power comes great responsibility bullshit, and you kill off Aunt May for no reason, and then you literally leave the trilogy with him being 100% alone. What the hell are you doing? So much of that should have just been reversed. It should not have happened. If anything, that should have been someone else that he was interested in. You could have saved it to where he and MJ started to like each other in that movie. And then Betty Brant was his first love. You could have had them dating from the first couple of them, and then she dies, and MJ's there, and he has this experience where he just goes, I can't deal with this right now. And then all that stuff with Doctor Strange happens. That would have been better, because you would have still kept Aunt May in the picture, because Aunt May should have always been in the picture. So shame on you for fucking it all up, because you had to shoehorn that in again. Pissed me off. Spider-Man 2, right up here. It's gonna be hard to find anyone else that plays Doc Ock at the level that Albert something Albert Molina, I think his name is. I think that's right. To play at the level that he did. He was one of the few things in this one that I really enjoyed. Um, Actually, all of the villains in here were pretty damn good. Um, Spider-Man 3, with how they did Venom, I really want to throw him down here. Um, I'm gonna put it right in the same boat. The trilogy finishers, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Uh, it was trash. I'm sorry. First one was good. I gotta throw this one up here just because I remember enjoying that movie so much. So it's up there for. Actually, no, we're gonna put it here. The nostalgia's sake um, is what keeps it up here and not here. Um, Amazing Spider-Man 2. It was bad. It really was. They tried to fit so much in there and just over bloated it, and it wasn't fun. Um, Watch once, never again. If you know me, I'm a huge Venom fan. I didn't like it. Um, I felt the comic sense that they tried, and I mean it in a comedy sense. That they tried to shoehorn in there needed to be toned down a bit more in the first one, and then you could have brought it up here because then you have Carnage on the loose. But I didn't want to see it look like trash. Um, Jackie Earl Haley is who I feel should have been Cletus Cassidy. You're gonna have a psychopath. Come on now, the way he played Rorschach in Watchmen. No, you can't convince me it should have been anybody else. Um, Woody Harrelson in that wig at the end of this one looked awful. Daredevil show, love it. And I hate Daredevil the character. That show and Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil run are the only reasons why I even so much as entertain Daredevil as a good character right now. He just never fit my taste. He was always boring. I tried watching it or reading anything and everything that people told me to. I watched the first movie and it was God, everything he had done was just bad. Moon Knight. I love Moon Knight. I have here, let me see if I can pull this up while I explain. I love the character Moon Knight, a sort of schizophrenic, kind of masochistic Batman, and yeah. So here's volume 1 of Moon Knight, full run. Volume 2, full run. 3, full run. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are full runs. These are full runs. I'm working on trying to finish this one off. I have 39 through 57 left. And I really liked what they were doing where he would kind of go into his other personality and black out, and then the next time that personality that we were following came up, I went, okay, I get what you're doing. That's pretty cool. But they made it such a staple that I'm going, no. Having it be a gimmick for the first couple, okay, but you kept pushing it through the whole show. Let us watch what happened and then have him go, what just happened? Like, oh, bro, you missed some amazing shit. But they never did that. They just kind of threw it at us and said, you're going to be like this. And the most memorable thing he did was spin the sky like a fucking record. Other than that, I was just so disappointed. So disappointed. Same thing with the Multiverse of Madness. So disappointed. I felt that you called the movie Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and he was a side character the whole damn time. Watch it again. He was a side character the whole damn time. And I felt that he needed to kind of take a little bit more of a prominent role. Although the last 20 minutes were really good. But it wasn't enough to save it in the way that they finished off the villain. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Was pathetic. Miss Marvel, don't want to see it, looks like trash. Thor Love and Thunder, don't want to see it, looks like trash. Defenders. Watched it once. I was bored. Iron Fist was trash. Okay. If if you know me from anything, is that I love the Punisher, and just like Moon Knight, full run, 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 all of them. If it's been a Punisher series, I have them all. If this is season 1, I'll put it here. Season 1, first episode, great. Rest of the show sucked until the last 20 minutes of the last episode. All of it was terrible. It was Punisher was more of a prominent figure in the fucking Daredevil show than he was in his own, and it irritated the hell out of me. Luke Cage was good. It would have been really good if. So the first half goes here. Second half goes here. So I'll round it out and put it here. The first half of that show was insane. Holy shit, it was incredible. So good. And then the last half just felt like it was completely derailed. I think it was Sidewinder. Copperhead. As soon as he was gone, show tanked. So I'm just gonna put it at it was good. Jessica Jones was really good. I know a lot of Doctor Who fans, whatever, didn't like seeing. I think was it Smith or Tennant? I think it's Tennant. Being an evil bastard, but that shit was good. It was good. She-Hulk, didn't want to watch it, look like shit. The one piece that I saw is when Bruce was trying to tell Jen how to Hulk, and she was basically going, I know more about this than you. You have no idea what it's like. I'm better than you. And I went, nope. That's all it took to sell me and just go, nope. 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 I don't want to see it. Nope. And I love She-Hulk. I Am Groot, didn't want to see it. Legends, didn't want to see it. Morbius, get the fuck out of here. Wakanda Forever, I watched it once, but I don't know if I'll ever watch it again. I mean, come on, Morbius, let's be real. There's no way that was going to be good. This one, I felt like they tried to, at the very end, they tried to just kind of go, all right, look, we know what just happened. We had this planned, and unfortunately we lost Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace, bro. That shit broke me for like 3 days. They tried, but it just wasn't enough, and I couldn't do it. Werewolf by Night, I haven't seen it. Let's add a row above. Haven't seen it yet, but maybe. What? No. No. This still stays. Don't want to see it. It's trash. This needs to be. Haven't seen it yet, but maybe. Werewolf by Night. I had people tell me about it. Yeah, that's where I'll put that one. The Guardians Holiday. Yeah, don't care. Ant-Man. Yeah, don't care. If I put him here and I don't ever want to watch it again, I have no desire to see that. It was Guardians 3. It's good. Um, it's so good, in fact. Or at least one character I really, really enjoyed that I went, oh my God, this is incredible. I had to go and buy the first appearance of. This is the first appearance of Cosmo the Space Dog. And that was one of the best things of that movie. I started to wonder if James Gunn is really better at side characters building than he is anything else, because the rest of the movie was just kind of Secret Invasion. Don't want to say it looks like shit. Craven. Haven't seen it yet, but maybe. This one, more than Morbius, actually has me curious. I'm really kind of wondering how this one goes, and I really kind of want to see it. Don't care about Groot. Okay. We can throw the other Loki down there too. Okay. Deadpool 2. It's okay. I may watch it. Actually, I have watched it a couple times, so it's got to go into B. Deadpool 1. We'll put it in really good. Now, that being said, I was still disappointed in both those movies. Keep trying to say he's a merc with a mouth and that, he has all these things and he doesn't shut the fuck up. Well, aside from the very first scene in this movie, when the hell did you ever take money for a job? You kept trying so hard to push this hero button and did not push the asshole button enough. And a lot of the dialogue I felt was just kind of forced. Like, the one thing that always just cringes me inside out is when he goes, "What the ass?" Like, who the hell says that? Who says that? That was just cringy dialogue to me. And I felt that both of these kind of suffered for it, but the inclusion of actually, no, I'll throw that up there. The inclusion of X-Force and Cable, all the side characters in here really help push this movie up, and the rest of it just kind of muddied around in the murky waters. The Marvels didn't want to see it look like shit. Again, what if Echo don't fucking care? Madam Web looks terrible. Like, all four of those, I'm going, the one thing that has happened after the very aptly named Endgame was that they haven't found a way to start pushing all these characters together to try and have something else. They just keep throwing things out there and go, okay, what did they not like that one? They didn't like the one. Throw out another character. Maybe they like that one. Shit, they didn't like that one. Maybe this one. Because otherwise, why the fuck do we have her? Why do we have this? This plot just seems stupid. Well, they keep switching powers. What? So I have recently seen this. It's good. A lot of the cameos, I was like, oh shit. Like, and I'm not gonna say which ones I was really, really happy with. But it's not ones that some of you might think. Yeah. X-Men 97, haven't seen it yet, but maybe. The first X-Men, I have seen it multiple times, so it's got to go there. The Wolverine, it's okay. I might watch it again. I still have only ever watched it once. X2, same spot. X-Men Origins Wolverine, I've actually watched a couple times. X-Men Last Stand, only really watched once. But yeah, a lot of the X-Men ones were just kind of mediocre. The first X-Men, I was really happy how much that I enjoyed it, but there was still some things I went, what are you doing? And I'm already over 30 minutes on this video, so I'm trying to speed it up a little bit. Dark Phoenix, trash. That movie sucked. That movie was so bad. Logan, love it. I just watched it again yesterday. Yeah. Still, best thing about that is still X-23. Dude, she kicks so much ass in that movie. It's freaking amazing. Just running around killing and stab. Oh my god, it was so good. Yeah, no, don't want to say it looks like trash. X-Men First Class. It's okay. I watched it once. I may watch it again if I just kind of go, let's watch this one. Days of Futures Past. It's good. I don't think any of the actual X-Men movies, apart from Logan and the way some of the Deadpool stuff, I don't think any of them are going to break above It's Good for me. Apocalypse. The movie sucked ass. That was terrible. X-Men. Was that the original cartoon? Okay, I take it back. As soon as I see this, it comes in my head every time. Rise of Silver Surfer. I have seen a couple times. It's still good. I still liked. I'm gonna put those. Yeah, that seems right. Actually, I'll probably throw Deadpool up there. I just feel like the Deadpool ones need something between these two, like an A minus. But yeah, I still liked those. To me, honestly, it was Chris Evans as Johnny that made it. Fan Four Stick didn't want to see it look like trash, and yeah, don't give a fuck to see the last Venom movie. Well, no, I'll throw it there. Just because the one little snippet you get from Null really kind of has me curious. Because I thought the way Donny Cates wrote how the symbiotes are afraid of sound and fire was absolutely brilliant. I'll give you some background that I don't think it's spoiler-ish, but we'll do it anyway. To where when you have a blacksmith just beating a weapon or beating material into being a weapon or a tool, you have the sound from that, and then putting that weapon or tool, that mold that you're using, back into the fire. Those are the two reasons why symbiotes don't like sound and fire, is because they're the weapon that Null made, which the name escapes me right now. I want to say it's like the Dark Blade or something like that. He forged, and the symbiotes came from that blade. So they literally were birthed with sound and fire and hated every bit of it. And so that's where you get them not liking sound and fire. Yeah, that's my rankings. Lot of mediocre stuff, a lot of stuff that just looks terrible and forced. And again, this is already 30 minutes, so I'm not going to go into a bunch of this. But still, Cap Trilogy's best trilogy for me. It's bangers on all levels, and I've seen First Avenger and Winter Soldier recently. So after this, I think I'm gonna watch Civil War. But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. Feel free to throw any type of suggestions for anything down here, or if you want to fight me on anything down here, feel free. As long as you're just like, you're a dumb piece of shit, you know what you're talking about. I'm like, whatever. I really don't care about your opinion if that's how you're gonna attack this. But yeah, that's my rankings, and that's what I'm sticking to. So.